I have been there too long.
You turn on a spindle. You're so much looser now, but you're not explaining how you gained such new repose. I touch the clasp of your locket with its picture held, some secret you wouldn't tell, but let it choke your neck. So we imagine a darkness where all shapes divide, solids changing into light with a burst of heat so bright. We'll find all you do what I want you to. Yeah, don't degrade yourself the way that I do, 'cause you don't depend upon all the shit that I use to make my moods improve.
Look at me and think, same old face, same old tail, same old scale, same old clock, same old time, same old Michael, no say, Mitchell, I like your face, tail, scale, clock, and talk. I like you, I like you, I like you too, said Mitchell. He walked to the door. I must pack, he said.
Near a sea of pianos, there were waves of chords that crashed against the shore in one huge and useless roar. And there were girls bringing water, like a dream they came to cool the fever of my brain and soothe my burning throat. And they made me a necklace, hanging beads of sweat on a string of my regrets, and placed it round my neck. And they were singing, don't you do what you've wanted to. Yeah, don't destroy yourself like those cowards do. Maybe the sun keeps coming up 'cause it's gotten used to you and your constant need for proof. Here's a scale, weigh it out, and you'll find easily more than sufficient doubt. those colors you see were picked in advance by some careful hand with an absolute concept of beauty. They are smeared and these blurs come in random order, and the color of the eyes of your former lovers, hers were green like July, except when she cried they were red. And now I know a disease that these doctors can't treat. You contract on the day you accept all you see is a mirror, and a mirror is all it can be, a reflection of something we're missing. And language just happened, it was never planned, and it's inadequate to describe where I am in the room of my house where the light's never been, waiting for this day to end. And these clocks keep unwinding and completely ignore everything that we hate or adore. Once the page of a calendar is turned, it's no more. So tell me then, what was it for? Oh, tell me, what was it for? Does he kiss your eyelids in the morning when you start to raise your head? And does he sing to you incessantly from the space between your bed and wall? Does he walk around all day at school with his feet inside your shoes, looking down every few steps to pretend he walks with you? Or does he know that place below your neck that is your favorite to be touched? And does he cry through broken sentences like I love you far too much? Does he lay awake listening to your breath, worried you smoke too many cigarettes? Is he coughing now on a bathroom floor for every speck of tile? There's 1,000 more you won't ever see, but must hold inside yourself eternally. Well, I drug your ghost across the country, and we plotted out my death in every city. Memories would whisper, here's where you rest. I was determined in Chicago, but I dug my teeth into my knees, and I settled for a telephone, sang into your machine. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. And I kissed a girl with a broken jaw that her father gave to her. She had eyes bright enough to burn me. They reminded me of yours. And in a story told she was a little girl in a red roof sun-bruised field, and there were rows of ripe tomatoes where a secret was concealed. And it rose like thunder, clapped under our hands. And it entries to a diary, entries. And where I wrote, you make me happy. Oh, and skies are gray. You make me happy. Oh, and skies are gray and gray and gray. Well, the clock's heart, it hangs inside its open chest with hands stretched towards the calendar, hanging itself. But I will not weep for those dying days, for all the ones who've left. There's a few that stayed and they found me here and pulled me from the grass where I was laid. Again, it seems worse than it is, but mostly the view is accurate. You see your breath in the air as you climb up the stairs to that coffin you call your apartment, and you sink in your chair, brush the snow from your hair, and drink the cold away. And you're not really sure what you're doing this for, but you need something to fill up the days. A few more hours. There's a dream in my brain that just won't go away. It's been stuck there since it came a few nights ago. And I'm standing on a bridge in the town where I lived as a kid with my mom and my brothers. And then the bridge disappears, and I'm standing on it with nothing holding me. And I hang like a star, fucking glow in the dark for the starving eyes to see, like the ones we've wished on. And now I'm confused. Is this death really you? Do these dreams have any meaning? No, I think it's more like a ghost that's been following us both. Something vague that we're not seeing. Something more like a feeling. You follow the footsteps that goes leading down the hall to a room. There's music playing, tiny bells with moving parts. Hear the shadows make things ugly, an effect quite undesirable. And the bold yellow daylight grows like ivy across the wall, and it bounces off of the painted porcelain of tiny dancing doll. Her body spins as she pirouettes again. The world suddenly seems small. On an off-white summer morning, you stretch your legs in the front seat, and the road has made a vacuum where our voices used to be. And you lay your head onto my shoulder, pour like water over me. So if I just exist for the next 10 minutes of this drive, that would be fine. And all these trees that line this curb would be rejoicing alive. Soon all the joy that pours from everything makes fountains of your eyes, 'cause you finally understand the movement of a hand waving goodbye. The fragile keep secrets gathered in pockets, and they'll sell them for nothing. A cheap watch or locket that kind of gold washes off. And the sad act like leopards, they stick to the shadows, they long to ring bells of warning, to tell of their coming, so that the pure can shut their doors. And the angrier animals senseless and savage. They act without order. In logical lapses, they stain their mouths with blood. So take my hand, this barren land is alive tonight. Oh, the corn has grown, stalks that form a wall too high. But the wind carries sounds that I can't see from beyond that line. Then the stalks begin to sway. Oh, stay with me every night until the wolves are away. Yup! Well, the wicked are vultures and they bake in the canyons. They'll circle in the sunlight and wait for their victims to collapse and crawl to them. And the desperate are water, they'll run down forever as they soak into silence and end up together in a dark and distant place. So don't leave me here with only mirrors watching me. This house, it holds nothing but the memories. And the moon, it leaves silver but never sleep. And the silver turns to gray. Oh, stay with me every night until the wolves are away. Started this letter, I'm gonna send it to Roomba. We blessed by her eyes on the Gulf Coast of Florida. With her feet in the sand and one hand on her swimsuit, she'll recite the prayer of my hand, saying, time, take us forward, relief from this longing, make it land that plane on my heart. I don't care, just give me November, the warmth of a whisper in the freezing darkness of my heart. But no matter what I would do, an attempt to replace all these pills that I take, trying to balance my brain. See the curious girl, that look on her face, so surprised she stares out from her display case.
words were missed, then some apology. I didn't want to tell you this, no, it's just some guy she's been hanging out with. I don't know, the past couple weeks, I guess. Well, thank you, and hang up the phone. Let the funeral start. Hear the casket close. Let's pin split black ribbon to your overcoat. The laughter pours from under doors. In this house I don't understand that sound no more. Seems artificial, like a TV set. Hola, 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 hola. Persuaded must be satisfied. You offer only one reply. You know not what you do, but you tear your hair from roots of that same head you got twice removed. Now a lock of hair you said would prove our love would never die. Well, ha ha ha. I remember everything, the words we spoke on freezing South Street, and all those mornings watching you get ready for school. You combed your hair inside that mirror, the one you painted blue and glued with jewelry tears. Something about those bright colors would always make you feel better. But now we speak with ruined tongues, and the words we say aren't meant for anyone. It's just a mumbled sentence to a passing acquaintance. But there was once you said you hate my suffering, and you understood, and you'd take care of me. You'd always be there. Well, where are you now? Twice removed, now a lock of hair you said would prove our love would never die. And I sing and sing of awful things, the pleasure that my sadness brings, and my fingers press onto the strings, yet another clumsy chord. Circles, always one-sided, nothing is clear, except we keep coming back to this meaning that I lack. He says the choices were given, now you must live them, or just not live. Do you want that? the center of the world, there's a statue of a girl. She is standing near a well with a bucket bare and dry. I went and looked her in the eyes, and she turned me into sand. This clumsy form that I despise, it scattered easy in her hand and came to rest upon a beach with a million others there. We sat and waited for the sea to stretch out so that we could disappear into the endlessness of blue, into the horror of the truth. You see, we are far less than we knew. Yeah, we are far less than we knew. But we knew what we could taste. Girls found honey to drench our hands. The men cut marble to mark our graves. Said we'll need something to remind us of all the sweetness that has passed through us. The priest dressed children for choir, but found no joy in what was sung. The funeral had begun. In the middle of the day, when you drive home to your place from that job that makes you sleep, back to the thoughts that keep you awake long after night has come to claim any life that still remains in the corner of the frame that you put around her face. 2 pills just weren't enough. The alarm clock's going off, but you're not waking up. This isn't happening, 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 happening. It is. Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset, swiftly go the days. Sunrise, sunset, you wake up and you undress, it always is the same. The sunrise and the sunsets, you're lying while you confess, keep trying to explain. The sunrise and the sunsets, you realize then you forget what you've been trying to retain. But everybody knows it's all about the things that get stuck inside of your head.
Like the song your roommate sings, a vision of my body as she stretches out on your bed. And she raised her hands in the air, asked you, when was the last time you looked in the mirror? 'Cause you've changed. Yeah, you've changed. The sunrise, the sunsets, you're hopeful, then you regret. The circle never breaks. With a sunrise and a sunset, there's a change of heart or address. Is there nothing that remains? For a sunrise or a sunset, you're manic or you're depressed. Will you ever feel okay? For a sunrise or a sunset, your lover is an actress. Did you really think she'd stay? For a sunrise or a sunset, you're either coming or you just left, but you're always on the way. Towards a sunrise or a sunset, a scribble or a sonnet, they are really just the same. To the sunrise or the sunset, the master and his servant have exactly the same fate. It's a sunrise and a sunset, from a cradle to a casket, there's no way to escape. The sunrise or the sunset, hold your sadness like a puppet, keep putting on the play. But everything you do is leading to the point where you just won't know what to do. Now that moment you will laugh, but there is someone there who will be laughing louder than you. So it's true, the trick is complete. Become everything you said you never would be. You're a fool. You're a fool. Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset, sunrise and the sunsets. Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunsets, sunrise, sunsets. Sunrise, sunset, go home to your apartment, put the cassette in the tape deck, and let that fever play. Sunrise, sunset, where are you, area net? Where are you, area net? Did you expect it all to stop at the wave of your hand? Like the sun's just gonna drop. If it's not, you demand. Well, in the dark we're just there, so the halves might dissolve. Once we're gone, who's gonna care? If we were ever here at all. Well, summer's gonna come, it's gonna cloud our eyes again. No need to focus when there's nothing that's worth seeing. So we trade liquor for blood in an attempt to tip the scales. I think you lost what you loved in that mess of details. They seem so important at the time. Now you can't even recall any names
finally can start living. Alright.
I think if I don't do it on this time, I'm going to
There's a middle-aged woman, she's dragging her feet. She carries baskets of clothes to a laundromat, while the Mexican children kick rocks into the street, and they laugh in a language I don't understand. But I love them. Why do I love them? So the neighborhood's dimming, I smoke on the porch, watch the people as they pass enclosed inside their cars, and on their faces just anger or disappointment. I start wishing there was something I could offer them, consolation. What could I offer them? They are sad in their suburbs, robots water the lawn, and everything they touch gets dusted spotless. And so they start to believe they've not touched anything at all, and the cars in the driveway only multiply. Well, they are lost in their houses. I've heard them sing in the shower, making speeches to their sister on the telephone, saying you come home, only you come here, don't stay so far away from me. This weather has me wanting love more tangible, something I can hold, 'cause it's getting cold. Well, I say hold up our fist to the flame in the sky, to block out the light that's reaching for our eyes, 'cause it would blind us. Yeah, it will blind. Well, I've locked my actions in the grooves of routine, so I may never be free of this apathy. But I wait for a letter that's coming to me. She sends me pictures of the ocean in an envelope. So there still is hope, yes I can be healed. There's someone looking for what I've concealed in my secret drawer, in my pockets deep. You will find the reasons that I can't sleep. You will still want me, oh you still want me, oh you still want me. I say come for the week, you can sleep in my bed and pass through my life like a dream through my head. It will be easy. I'll make it easy. have for the moment is a song to pass the time, a melody to keep me from worrying, or some simple progression to keep my fingers busy, and words that are sure to come back to me, and they'll be laughing, yeah, they'll be laughing. My mediocrity, my mediocrity.